before seeing interesting table on the question, is this the end of the United States? War, conflicts? So, question which I saw in Survivorpedia. So let us see what the Torah, which is a blueprint of creation, tell us. So, what you see now is exactly this question. Before showing you a very interesting table with the title The End of the United States, but definitely doesn't mean it's the end, but it means, as it's written, many say that the state of today is different than the previous one. The previous one, which was known a golden country, good life, no problems. Now it looks like that it is not exactly like this. So let us see now very important teachings about the codes. As I see that people don't know exactly what are codes, they ask questions. Many of them not at all is understanding what codes are. So how I came to this table. So what you see here is basically part of the program of the codes. Yeah, cases of the last search. So when I search for things, the program, so I looked for Sof Arsot Habrit in Hebrew, end of the United States. So it brought me two places. One in a skip of 3337 and one in a skip of 7350. Now, in the Torah, there are 304 letters and 804, 4,804. This is the number of this. So it means it tells me what we have in this table. So this one starts from the letter 60, under 60,923. The other one starts from line 148. Then it goes up till this number. So definitely it's interesting. Program was done by Dr. Rothenberg, who himself became Orthodox Jews, keeping Torah and everything after seeing the phenomena of the codes. So normally, always I look for the minimals. There are only two, not more. People think that I do what suits me, looking like they try to show in other books. Not such a thing. So only twice it appears. And normally I try to see for the first one, because it's minimal. Now if I don't see that full picture in the first one, then I look at the second one. Because the second one, there are best meetings with the things that I'm looking for. So let us see. Now this is what came out in the first one. It is in Hebrew, I didn't translate it, but you have solved the same thing, the end of United States, and it comes in one book, by the way, interesting, the other one also in the same book, the year 8 option pay, and the plague. Fine, but I looked for Corona, I looked for many other things, chaos and so on. It did not come. So on the same book, another table like completed it, showed me the whole picture. So what it showed me. So let us see. Now this is, you can see the word in red, Sof Arsot Habrit, end of the United States. Again, that means that it will be the end, but it is definitely United States of today, and tomorrow it will not be like before. No, this is Antifa, and no doubt that problems will carry on, and as we see today what happened to people living there. And who knows, another story like this can be exactly the same thing. I was in the state of 1992 when it was exactly the same story. I was in the plane to Los Angeles 10 minutes before it landed. The pilot said, oh, you have to be careful now because a great demonstration started and very, very dangerous. This was exactly the story, the same at the time. Also, people were at home. they also the same thing. They destroyed shops and burned the same thing. Not as bad as today, but this was in Los Angeles. So many people were at home at that time, so I could give lots of lecture at home to people. So let us see now what we have here. So here you have Sof, sort of is the end, and amazingly, Corona came also. This did not come in the other one. Yeah, Corona came here because also kind of problems. It goes together, you know, this process might increase the Corona, and who knows what will be. Here have the word plague, and then what really came out, I wanted to see the locations of the Torah. By the way, you have the year, also 5780, 2020 coming here. And chaos definitely, which did not come in the other place. You can see in black, chaos, yeah. And then I want to see what is the location of the Torah. No, might indicate to the source, the root of these problems, exactly in the center of the Torah. Don't lie with a male as one lies with a woman. It is an abhorrence. So it's very known that very severe sin is really this kind of homosexualism. And abortion also can, because abortion also the same thing, because it's written, Kabbalah says that when you make abortion, so the soul, which is supposed to be in the body, in the physical, goes out and don't have any, so she looks for places where to rest, and she finds a terrorist, Antifada, terrorists, Hamas. You have enough places where to. It's frightening, but this clearly is written. The same thing, if one really wastes his seed, exactly happened the same thing. So they came there, the Sam, the Sam Kel, this is the angel who is appointed, in fact, is in charge of the Amalekite. He's a heavenly minister, and the Amalekite are exactly this one who are living for the homosexualism. The Torah said, Asher kacha baderech, about the description about the Amalekite, Asher kacha baderech, however still scary, is homosexualism. So this is what caused all problems. This is what the Torah says, not I. And this I hope that Trump will be able to do it, to abolish, to throw away all these laws of Obama and others, democratic laws, all these things, and this will bring peace and quiet, tranquility, everything. So this is what you have in the table. As I said, it's the same book, by the way, also in one book, Leviticus, very interesting, few chapters in Leviticus, and clearly tell you, as we said, second minimum in the Torah, so the end of the state, the chaos, and Corona goes together, and the plague, and the Sam, this evil minister of the Amalekite. And this is abortion, homosexualism, which is exactly doing against the goal of the world. God created the world to be fruitful, not to destroy enjoyment. So interesting and important, significant table for our time. Interesting to point out, not to remember, by the way, this is a news, this is a news which I saw in the internet, Corona, unemployment, racism, and loss of control. The United States is burning. Protesters continue the rally and destruction campaign across the state with at least 25 paralyzed places. So frightening, you see, this is the situation. And this is today, United States today. United States is not the same, no doubt. So, this is what is going on. And by the way, it fits with the other table I did, which is Antifa, who is the evil force, radical leftists, and very much all their distractions, and what they are doing is anarchy. And this is definitely, is not according to the Torah, but If people are doing something wrong, okay, they deserve prison, deserve whatever they deserve, but to destroy, to what to do, fighting, breaking, burning, this is definitely a terror, and this is what really Trump said. Also, it appears terrorist. You see, I had the whole table about Antifa, can we stir together? And here, what is unbelievable table, which I never saw such a thing, that you have 4 times the evil force of the Samel, Sankel. You have one, yeah, and Amalekite definitely, and then you have this United States, the chaos in the United States, yeah, this is kind of the Samael. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 times Samael, unbelievable. And with a female evil force, which is the morality, the elite, and this is definitely the evil forces very much working with Antifa, because Antifa to do what they are doing, they say they are really pushing to do this thing, definitely that this is exactly teaching us, because this Amalekite, and the force of Amalek, as we said, is from the thing of homosexualism and abortion, because they are wasting things could bring really bodies, people living, they are wasting and destroying. So comes this one, the Antifa and destroy it. The important and significant and relevant table to our time when we see this terrible situation that corona and unemployment, racism and loss of control, United Nations warning, protesters continue the rally and destruction campaign across the state is at least 25, and it goes more and more. So important and relevant table to our time, hoping that everyone will realize that Torah was the blueprint of creation, and there is a God. You know, 2/3 of in America believes that it was a sign from heaven, the corona, but they did not ask the question why. So this is the answer why. Because of homosexualism, because of abortion, one man married, I call it marriage. So important and significant, also important lesson that you have here about the course, how it works, because people don't know, so the thing is a game, you can put what you want, it is not, in other books you can do it, but you cannot do it in the Torah, which is the blueprint of creation. And as we said, you have to study codes, Bible code is studying, you have to know that sometimes the same tables, it means the same concepts complement each other, like exactly in this case. So interesting and significant table for our time.